The bank app refreshed twice before the balance stopped pretending. 0. No warning, no notification, just absence. Outside, an unfamiliar engine hummed, smooth, confident, expensive. I didn't look up right away. I already knew. You don't lose years of savings quietly. Money screams when it's taken. She walked in smiling, keys in her hand, new car smell trailing behind her like proof she didn't bother hiding. "You okay?" she asked. Her voice was light, too light. I kept staring at the screen, at the empty future, at the math that no longer worked. "The account," I said. A pause, small, measured, the kind people make when they're deciding which lie costs less. "Oh, that." She set the keys down slowly, deliberately. "It was always my money," she said. "You can't prove I took it." That was the moment. Not when the money disappeared, not when she bought the car, but when she decided I was stupid enough to accept her version of reality. I nodded once and said nothing. She slept easily that night. I didn't. I lay awake listening to her breathe, replaying every conversation we'd ever had about our future, every time she corrected me when I said "we," every time she insisted on handling the finances because she was better with details. She wasn't better, she was preparing. This wasn't impulse, it was revision. She rewrote history so she could steal without guilt. In her mind, I was never a partner, just a temporary witness. I felt the betrayal settle in my chest, heavy, cold, not rage, clarity. Love didn't disappear that night. Respect had been gone for years. I just finally noticed the empty space where it should have been. I didn't confront her again. Confrontation is emotional. I needed precision. I moved quietly. Bank statements, transfer records, authorization logs, dates lined up perfectly. The withdrawals, the purchase, the lie. I screenshotted everything, backed it up twice. Evidence doesn't rely on memory. At dinner, I listened to her talk about heated seats and sound systems. I nodded at the right moments. Inside, I was planning, not revenge, procedure. I waited for registration, for the car to legally exist in her name, for the theft to become traceable. She mistook my silence for surrender. People always do. 3 days after the registration finalized, I filed a report. Felony theft, joint account, documented transfers, vehicle purchased with stolen funds. No exaggeration, no emotion. Just facts. 72 hours later, she called me from a number I didn't recognize. "They're saying there's a warrant," she whispered. I imagined her standing somewhere public, bright lights, blue reflections on paint she thought made her untouchable. "I know," I said. Silence. "You did this?" I told the truth. That was all. When they let her come home to pack, she looked smaller, mascara smeared, hands shaking. "This is insane," she said. "You're ruining my life." I slid the printed statements across the table. "You did that," I replied calmly. She cried then, not from guilt, from loss, from realizing confidence doesn't protect you once paperwork gets involved. "They're taking the car," she sobbed. I nodded, and maybe more. I didn't yell, I didn't insult her. I watched her understand what accountability feels like for the first time. That was enough. People think revenge is loud. It isn't. It's patient, administrative, cold. I didn't get the money back, not yet, maybe never, but I got something cleaner, control. She thought love meant ownership. I learned love without respect is just theft with a smile. When she left, the apartment felt honest again. Some endings don't need closure. They just need truth.